6 months after my twin sister Nang passed away, I moved into an old apartment in Yaorat, Bangkok. I chose it for two reasons. It was cheap, and I hoped the constant noise of Chinatown would drown out the deafening silence inside me. But the landlady left out a crucial detail, something I only discovered on my first night. The apartment directly above mine, room 402, was completely empty, or at least, that's what she told me. It all started with a sound. Every night, at exactly 1:17 a.m., footsteps would echo from the ceiling. These weren't normal footsteps. They were slow, heavy, dragging, like someone pulling something that refused to be moved. Each step was punctuated by a dry, brittle crack, like old bones snapping. The sound would travel across the ceiling above my bed, stop right over the corner where I slept, and then vanish. Every single night, same time, same rhythm. My name is Eris, and having just lost the other half of my soul, I didn't have the strength to be afraid anymore. Grief had carved me out, leaving a hollow shell where a person used to be. There was no room left for fear. Then, the dreams began. In them, I'd see Nang standing in a dark, empty room. Her skin was slick with moisture, her hair plastered to her face. She never said a word. She just raised a trembling hand, pointing straight up, her eyes wide with a desperate, silent plea. I jolt awake, drenched in cold sweat, the moment the footsteps from above finally stopped. Curiosity is a strange thing. It can grow even in the most barren emotional landscape. One night, my numbness gave way, and I decided to go upstairs. The elevator was a rusted steel cage that groaned like an old man with every move. I pressed the button for the fourth floor. The doors rattled shut. The box shuddered violently, and then stopped dead between floors. The lights flickered, died, and the only thing illuminating the darkness was the dim, blood-red glow from the emergency button. The floor indicator blinked erratically. The number 3 morphed into a ghostly Thai symbol I didn't recognize, then flashed back to 1. My heart started to pound in my chest. From the darkness, I heard a soft sigh. It was almost like a breeze, but heavy with exhaustion. "I'm sorry," I whispered, not knowing why. Instinct just told me to apologize. "I won't go up." As if it understood, the elevator jolted back to life, hummed, and then, strangely, the doors opened onto the 4th floor. The corridor was pitch dark, the air thick with the scent of mold and old incense. Apartment 402, directly above mine, had a heavy, dark brown wooden door that looked ancient, immovable. There was no nameplate, no shoes left outside. The only thing adorning it was a single red string tied around the handle, threaded with tiny, brown beads. I raised my hand to knock, but froze. The door, it was breathing, a slow, shallow inhale, followed by an equally slow exhale. I stumbled back and fled. After that night, things in my own apartment started to change. My furniture moved on its own. A glass eye left on the table would end up on the floor, perfectly upright. My laptop battery would be dead every morning, no matter how long I'd charged it. And the dreams got worse. Now, Nang didn't just point upward. She would grab my arm, her hand feeling like a block of ice, and pull me through an endless hallway that I recognized as the 4th floor. She would lead me to door 402 and whisper, her voice cracking, "Sister, I can't find the way out." Desperate, I sought out an old shaman woman in a narrow alley near the market. Her eyes were cloudy, and her breath smelled of incense and betel nut. She looked at me, but it felt like she was looking through me. "That room isn't for the living," she rasped, her voice like dry leaves skittering across pavement. "It's a vessel, for souls that cannot move on, for deaths that were never made right. There is a woman there, and she doesn't want to be alone." She pressed a silver necklace with a poly charm into my hand. "Wear this," she commanded, "and never, ever answer if you hear your name called from above." I obeyed. The moment the cool metal touched my skin, it felt like a shield had gone up. The footsteps from upstairs softened to a faint whisper. The oppressive weight in the air lifted. For the first time in months, I started to sleep through the night. Until one night, a voice woke me up. It wasn't coming from above. It was right beside my ear, a soft, gentle whisper. Eris, are you down there? Come to me, my child. My blood turned to ice. It was my mother's voice. But my mother had been dead for 10 years. I clutched the necklace, my knuckles white, refusing to move, refusing to breathe. The voice begged. Then it pleaded. Then it threatened, its tone turning sharp and cold. Finally, it began to cry a wailing, broken sob that ripped through the silence of the room. It was the exact sound my mother used to make when she was weeping in pain from her illness. The memories hit me like a physical blow. Nang's death, the suffocating loneliness, my guilt, my mother's tired face, all of it, all at once. I broke. Stop, I screamed, tearing the necklace from my neck and hurling it against the wall. Leave me alone. Silence. Thick, heavy, suffocating silence. And then, laughter. Not the sound of footsteps, not whispers. It was a soft, gloating, victorious laugh that echoed from the ceiling. The next morning, I knew I had to leave. As I was packing my things, I accidentally knocked over Nang's old wooden box. Photos and letters spilled across the floor. My eyes landed on a family photo, taken at a temple here in Bangkok when we were just kids. And there, standing in the shadows behind us, was a Thai woman in a dark blue traditional dress, a faint, knowing smile on her face as she looked at the camera. I had seen that face before. The memory hit me like a lightning strike. I was 12 years old. We were visiting that same old temple. Nang and I were playing tag. She had a new doll, one I wanted desperately. In a fit of childish jealousy, I shoved her hard. She stumbled, fell, and hit her head on a stone lantern. There was so much blood. In the ensuing chaos, I saw her, that same woman in blue, watching us with sad, mournful eyes. She didn't help. She just shook her head slowly and whispered something I couldn't understand back then. Cruel fate. Now, I understood everything. The woman in 402 wasn't calling for me. She was calling for Nang. My sister's later death from an illness wasn't random. It was inevitable. Everything had been decided on that day at the temple, and I, through my own petty cruelty, had set it all in motion. Room 402 wasn't just haunted, it was a prison for stolen destinies, a vault for deaths that had been broken and rewritten. And the woman, she was the keeper, the one who recorded fate. The collector of souls that had lost their way. My hands shaking, I ran downstairs and begged the security guard to open room 402. He hesitated, looking at the terror in my eyes, but finally agreed. He inserted the old key into the lock. It groaned in protest, turned, and the door swung open. Thank you for watching. This story is a reminder of how our actions, big or small, can have consequences we can't even imagine. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next story. Stay safe out there.